All right, everyone. White liberals are an interesting group of people. Chelsea Handler, who I literally know nothing about other than I guess she dated 50 Cent for a while. I know who he is, but I couldn't tell you the first thing about Chelsea Handler other than she's a bigot. Link in the description. She came out and she was talking, I think, to Kimmel the other day and was talking about how 50 Cent had come out and said, you know, black people identify with Donald Trump. And of course, it's a reference to being persecuted. Liberals normally acknowledge this persecution, by the way, and it is very real. There is differential enforcement under the law with regards to people based on their skin color. We can see this in statistics. We know it to be true. We've seen videos of cops planting crack in black people's cars to meet their quota and things like that. We know that this happens. I hate to tell some people out there who are more on the right, but there is differential enforcement involved. We do need to acknowledge that in order to tackle that issue, because we should be standing up for all U.S. citizens, not just citizens of our own skin color. Chelsea Handler, though, she goes off on a screed, and she tells 50 Cent, basically, well, you're black, so you're not allowed to vote for Trump. You know, you need to basically get back on the plantation. It's almost like she's about to use the N-word. She's going to pull out a whip or something like that. Then she makes a weird remark where she says, well, I mean, if he does, I'd be willing to seal the deal in more than one way, if you know what I'm saying, basically. It's like, okay, so you're going to fuck your ex if he comes out and supports Joe Biden. Yeah, you're definitely a good judge of character, a good judge of politics, and a good judge of what you should do. If I was 50 Cent, I'd come out and I'd say, I don't know what this bitch is saying, honestly. This crazy bitch, there's a reason why you're my ex. The fuck are you talking about? This is the implanted bigotry that we see from the Democratic Party in general, and liberals especially. There are Democrats that aren't liberal, of course. They're a rare breed, you know, but they do exist, believe it or not, that we see all of the fucking time. We see it from the Uniparty in general. We see plenty of it from the Romneys and Cornynes of the world especially as well. But mainly it comes from white suburban liberals and from the upper class liberals. I guess she's famous for, I don't know, maybe she was an actress or something. I'm not 100% sure. Everyone knows who 50 Cent is. Ask people who Chelsea Handler is. Most people probably can't tell you. Couldn't name a role, couldn't name a song. I don't know even what she fucking did. The only thing I know about her is that she's being a bigot towards her ex-boyfriend in a rather snarky segment here, which was conceived of as comedic in nature, saying that she's going to fuck him if he comes out and says that he'll vote for Joe Biden or something. Hey, fellow black people, ignore what I just said. Yeah, I've changed my mind because I'm getting pussy. Yeah, like 50 Cent, as rich as he is. He can't find better pussy than that? Yeah, I think that he probably can. I don't think that he's interested. Be interesting to see if there's a response. I hope that there is. Now, that would be comedy. That would actually be funny. When you tell somebody, it's sort of like with Biden's moment, well, if you ain't figured out who you're going to vote for, then you ain't black. Saying it with his fake southern twang. Or Hillary Clinton, I carry hot sauce in my handbag. When she's on the black radio show, all of a sudden she carries Tabasco around with her to try to identify with you folks, with your BIPOC community. Another sign, by the way, of the ingrained racism of liberals even adopting that term. Yes, again, a person from Indonesia is exactly the same as a person from Ghana. A person born in Alabama after 4 generations of being here who happens to be black has everything in common with somebody who just came over from Nigeria. A Rwandan has everything in common with somebody from South Asia, with some Dravidian from India. The whole BIPOC acronym is actually one of the most despicably bigoted things that they've ever dreamed up, actually, when you really think about it. Now, the real threat to the black community is white liberal NIMBYists, actually. They want you to have an addiction treatment facility, but they don't want it in their suburb. They don't want those folks there. They belong, among their people. That's where they belong. It's like an episode of Sanford and Sons or something like that. It's like Archie Bunker decided to become a liberal or something along those lines. Or Tyler Perry special. Watched that movie the other day. Holy goddamn fuck, by the way, that was funny. Jesus Christ. I haven't laughed that hard in a while, since the Chaz Garden, technically. It's hilarious. This is plantation politics. Fall in line We know what's best for you. We will speak for you because you're disempowered and disadvantaged. You black people don't have your own voice. Let us speak for you and advocate for you. Yeah, even if you completely disagree with our premise, and even if we never actually uplift your community or yourself in any meaningful way, just fucking deal with it. Just fucking vote for us and give us money and stuff. Don't worry. Chelsea Handler, or some other white liberal. I know exactly about black culture. It's about malt liquor or something like that. It's bigotry. These people are bigots. Like literal ones. It's not the same as some shitposter online who has a Hitler avatar and chuckles about Jews or something like that. This is the actual on-the-ground literal bigotry that certain people have to deal with. It ain't coming from right-wingers. It's certainly not coming from libertarians. If anything, the Libertarian Party's gone cuckoo at the moment, gone way off in the other weird direction. They've gone beyond woke. They've completed that fucking horseshoe. No, it's coming from white liberals, mainly. They have a sort of a savior complex, if it makes sense. So I'm going to, it's like some white NIMBYist liberal from the upper middle class. They go to college and then they sign up to go and, I don't know, distribute food aid to a bunch of Ugandan children. And while they feel very, very good about themselves. Oh, I'm helping out. I'm helping these poor people who can't fend for themselves. Well, it was white liberal policies that made their country fucked in the first place, generally speaking. Just saying, the political intrigue of the unipartyist, mainly run by the white liberal, has actually caused all of those problems. Yeah, you should definitely go and distribute the food aid. You should drill in the clean water well. You should distribute the mosquito nets because you made them miserable in the first place. And you do that stateside as well. Black communities continue generally to be run by left-wing politicians. They're going further and further left over time. This has helped absolutely nobody. It has uplifted not one person. For any person that benefits in any way, there are 10 people that get screwed. This has been a continuous facet. 50 Cent's just saying what he believes, but apparently he's not allowed to believe it. No. You get back in the house. Get back in the field. Get back on the plantation where you're safe. If you wander off this plantation, you'll be whipped twice as hard. That's basically the ethos behind it. It's amazing how these people, by the way, don't even have the self-awareness to understand how bigoted they are. No, they pretend that somebody like me is a bigot. Oh my God, I made a video 10 years ago that somebody disagreed with. Obviously, I'm a virulent racist. I think I'd rather hang out with 50 Cent than Chelsea Handler, just saying. I mean, apparently she's DTF at a moment's notice, but no thanks. That's about all. Peace out.